To learn more about my rating system, check the description down below. Now it's time to dive into the spoiler-smattered review. I'm a big fan of original shows. Not being tied to a source material means the show can have a conclusive ending and balance the pacing of episodes easier without tiptoeing around a core story. Yatterman has some truly standout episodes. Episode 4 had me aghast that the show was willing to get that dark, and the final episode, while it had its problems, was exhilarating to watch. I had two major issues with the show. First, the mother character. She is set up to be a very sweet and caring character, but we get very little time with her, and she never really displays any flaws or characteristics that make her feel like someone I can relate to or care about. So when the show kills her off, I never felt the attempted tug at my heartstrings. And when the show keeps bringing her up in flashbacks, they are continued examples of her unwavering perfection, so I was never able to relate to that pain. Second was how little the world of Yatterman was fleshed out. It would have been easy to include propaganda or design the towns in such a way that they felt more Yatterman themed. But for the most part, all of the wooden hut villages and the bland enemy bases never feel like they had much character, which is sad because the theme of Yatterman attempting to brainwash the public is really only explored in episode 4 and the later 3 episodes. The show never tried to adhere to reality, which lowers the stakes for the main characters. The show is at its most powerful when working with the citizens of the Yatterman kingdom because they feel more grounded in reality, which is what makes episode 5 and 8 feel like missed opportunities. 5 because the character they related to was also unbelievable, and episode 8 because it brought in the Loch Ness monster for no apparent reason. As much as I'm griping about the show, it never fails to have a sense of fun with some really expressive animation. While the final episode does reuse 3 or 4 clips, the rest of it is animated with such style and energy it is easily forgivable. Also, the opening is a blast to watch and does a great job of encompassing the darker undertones with the more bombastic nature of the show. I had a good time with it, and if you're in it for the fun, I'm sure you can too. Also, there's a Speed Racer cameo, and it is so much fun.